Hello there. Some time ago, the tiny railway station of Ballybrophy, County Laois, was in the news as part of a story about Irish Rail losing money. And it reminded me of the time I got off the train there. And only because I'd never been there, I'd gone through it so many times. And when you get off the train, it is out in the middle of the countryside. And I went cycling a short distance and came to this place called Donaghmore, which also out in the middle of the countryside has this huge complex of old buildings. So, you get off the train at Ballybrophy and the countryside is typically rural. Then you pass this. A complex of old stone buildings. This is the Donaghmore workhouse. It was built in 1853 for the poor of the area, but it was designed to be as unappealing and as unattractive as possible. On the day I called by, Miriam Dunn was the guide.
The workhouse system was generally put together to dissuade the people of Ireland coming into the workhouse system. The reason that was done was because of the overcrowding. 8 million people living in Ireland and 2.3 people going through workhouse system during the famine. They were split up by ward. So children were split up into a female ward and a male ward. The women were split up into a female ward and the men into a male ward. And they literally said goodbye to each other once they came into the workhouse, never to see each other again. They were set to tasks of building dry stone walls in the middle of nowhere, roads that went nowhere, bridges with no purpose, in other words, over no water. And that was literally to ensure that they kept their will and their spirit broken.
But there's more than famine history here. During the War of Independence, this was an isolated garrison. The British soldiers billeted here told their story in graffiti that's been found in a storeroom. They were the 2nd Gordon Highlanders. They left their names, and they left cartoons showing the only way that they could receive supplies being surrounded by Irish rebels. It should be spooky, but according to Miriam, it's not.
Well, when I came in here first, I thought it was going to be haunted and it's going to be full of mad stories and stuff. But actually, it's a really peaceful place to work. It's always quiet, it's always calm.
Donaghmore workhouse there, and apparently in the countryside around there are bridges in fields with no water and roads and bogs that go nowhere, completely economically unnecessary, and the only reason they were built like that was to sap the souls of the people who came looking for assistance. And what about that graffiti drawn by the garrison? Looks like it could have been drawn by children nowadays and yet dates from 1920. See you again next time.